I really feel bad for anybody with sensitive skin that tried these because I cannot imagine the pain you must have been in. These are horrible. Hello my friends, welcome to my August favorites and fails countdown video. I did not get a chance to do one of these videos last month because I was actually, I believe, in Orlando when I would have filmed this. So I have lots of things to tell you about. Lots of things that I've tried this month. I have a new system for how I'm keeping track of my purchases, so hopefully that'll help me to pick these products more educationally for your purposes of knowing new products that are good and new products that are really bad. If you've never seen one of my favorites and fails videos before, this is how it works. We start with the worst product at number 10 and we count all the way up to the best product I tried this month, all the way at number 1. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I have, number 10, the Acure Coconut and Argan Oil Cleansing Towelettes. Oh no. Oh no, these are so bad. Acure is a great brand. Acure is a great brand. I don't know who tested these before they sent them out, but it must have been somebody with skin of steel. These things hurt so bad. I got these in my August Birchbox, and I forget who it was. Now I can't remember. Was it Lynn? I think it was Lynn who was like, Jen, just be careful with those, they burn. So you know when you eat some spice of food and it starts on your mouth and you're kind of like, oh, that's a little spicy. And the next thing you know, you're on fire. That's what these things did to my face. And I don't have sensitive skin. I have normal skin. Normally my skin is fine. Like I can handle things, you know, I'm not ultra sensitive. I really feel bad for anybody with sensitive skin that tried these because I cannot imagine the pain you must have been in. These are horrible, absolutely horrible. I can't even tell you any kind of benefit for these because I only used them the one time. Definitely number 10, worst product I tried this month. The next two products, numbers 9 and 8, are ones that just didn't work for me. They didn't really do anything. The first one is the brand new, supposedly, the brand new Double Stacked by NYX. This is the thing. Anybody that's ever tried lash fiber mascara, at least anybody that I've talked to, I know there are people out there that do like lash fiber mascara, but I think that most people that try it don't particularly like lash fiber mascara. So I don't know why NYX is now coming out with a lash fiber mascara when it was kind of a trend a year or two ago, and now they're coming out with a new one, and it's bad. It's really bad. I got this with Ipsy Point Perk points from people subscribing using my link, and now I get to warn you about them. It's the one where they have a mascara base and top coat. If you ever heard of that multi-level marketing company called Unique, it's the same kind of concept. You start off with the mascara. The mascara is very, very wet, doesn't really do a whole lot, and then you layer on these fibers. And the fibers are just like little cottony fibers, and then you're supposed to put this over top to kind of make those fibers turn black and add that length. You can see here, hopefully you can see, it's goopy on the end, and it is a goopy formula. It's much like the Unique and goopy formula, but I actually like the Unique better than this one. I didn't like the Unique. This one was worse. Just really, really did not do well. You end up with spidery kinds of things on the ends of your lashes that don't really make sense. I mean, it's just, in order for something like this to work, there would have to be some way for the brush to attach the fibers in a way that they went with the lashes. And the bristles on here are typical mascara bristles, and they don't organize the fibers to create that false length. Really bad. Not good. I definitely don't recommend it if you see it in the store. If you do like fiber mascaras, you may like it, but for me, this was a huge no. Next up is another brand that I love. I actually did a sponsored video with them earlier in the month, but this is a product that did not work for me. It's the Julep Tada Quick Dry Drops. This is my favorite quick dry drop for nails. This is the Dry Ice by Color Club. This one is amazing. My nails, once I put my top coat on, my nails will be completely dry. No chips, smudges, nothing happens after about 5 minutes with this on my nails, and I know I can just go about my day and not worry about dinging my nails. This didn't do anything. I didn't see any results. I didn't see any drying of my nails, and I did the exact same process I do with this. Dings all over the place. I was very disappointed, so this was a no for me. Number 7 was one that worked initially, but then ended up being something I didn't like. This is the MAC Paint Pot in Vintage Selection. This one I got at the Kansas City meetup. I was using it as an eyeshadow base. It's a shimmery shade. It's not even glittery, it's shimmery. And I thought it would be a gorgeous eyeshadow base. Basically what happens with this is you end up with glitter fallout all over your cheeks at the end of the day. At least I did. And that's a big no for me. I don't enjoy the look of random glitter just hanging out on my cheeks with no purpose. I don't mind a little bit of glitter sometimes as like a highlight, but it has to be strategically placed, and this just ends up a mess all over. So I don't have the packaging anymore. You guys, I'll have to check with MAC to see whether I can still return this, but I would love to return this if I still can, or trade it in for something, I don't know, maybe a new Painterly, because I love MAC's Painterly. It was gorgeous initially, but the wear was just really bad. Getting into products that are just okay for me, this is the Neo Bronzer by Kevyn Aucoin. It is in the shade Capri, which is cool pink, and I've used this quite a bit. It's just ordinary. It's not extraordinary, and for a Kevyn Aucoin price point, I expect it to be extraordinary. If this was a drugstore product, I'd be raving about it to you. I would be telling you this is amazing, go out and buy it, it's awesome for a drugstore product. But the fact that this has an insane price tag, it's a no. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. It applies very, very nice. Wear time is pretty typical. It'll last me a good 6 hours before it goes away. And I love how ombre it is. It's beautiful how it's ombre in there. You can do a lot of mixing and matching between the shades, so you can make it a little bit darker, the blush, or you can make it a little lighter by mixing in a little bit of the highlight. And it's a wonderful concept. It's just a very average product. And like I said, for Kevyn Aucoin prices, definitely not worth it for me. That's why it's so low on the countdown this month. Next up is a product that I reviewed on the channel, did a full review. I will be linking that down below. It is the Ulta and Jenny Fox Miss Fabulous 12-piece eyeshadow palette. Again, not a bad product, but I can see that this is eventually going to be decluttered. I'm gonna keep it for a little while, but I have a feeling this is gonna be passed on to somebody else. The shadows are good. They're good. But it's definitely not gonna keep up with the palettes that I own and love and use a lot. Like I mentioned in the video, I don't like that there's these 4 orange shades in the middle. I wish she had replaced this one with a deep matte brown, and I wish that she had replaced this one with a true matte cream or a medium brown like taupey shade. I feel like this transition shade is only gonna be good for so many people. If we maybe get a shade like this, but a little bit deeper, they're okay. They're fine shadows. They go on very easily. Lasting power is pretty typical. Last you through a day without significant fading, but the color selection leaves a little bit to be desired for me. And I don't think that with the amount of product you get that I break down in the video, I don't think it's worth the price point of $20. If you can get it on an Ulta sale, if you can get 50% off, then this is a great palette for 50% off. Getting into products that I really, really like a lot, this is the e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner. Is it my holy grail? No, it's not, because I can't keep my wing on with it. The wing will wipe off, but it goes on super easily. It doesn't seep into my fine lines. On my lid, it lasts all day. And one thing I really like about this that's unique is that it dries down to a matte black. A lot of these liquid liners will dry down to a glossy. This dries down to a matte, which a lot of people really, really like that look. Also, you can go from a fine line to a thicker line very easily. It's easy to get toward the lash line. The bend of the tip is very nice, very easy to work with, but for $3, this is super, super fab, absolutely. As I mentioned earlier, I did a sponsored video for Julep earlier in the month, and this was my favorite product that I got in the Julep favorites kits. I'll link that video down below if you want to see what else came in the kits. But this is the new liquid lipstick that they have. I'm pretty sure it's new. This is the Matte Lip Mousse in the shade Ooh La La. I wanted to wear a different lip today, so I just chose not to use this one today, but it's really, really pretty. I love the formula. It's very whippy and moussey. If you're a fan of the Ofra liquid lipsticks or the new Bare Minerals Gen Nude lipsticks, you will really like this formula. If you're more into the Kat Von D, the Anastasia, Jeffree Star, things like that, it's not like that. There is some transfer. Lasting power isn't quite as good, but it's not drying. That's the thing, and that's what I like. I like liquid lipsticks that aren't super, super, super drying. It's got like a mild chocolatey kind of scent. Very similar to the new Bare Minerals Gen Nude liquid lipsticks that I'm going to be reviewing later in the month. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today, but I didn't want to give you the full review on those when I'm about to do a review on those products, so definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see the review of the Gen Nude liquid lipsticks and the lip glosses and the regular lipsticks. I'm reviewing the whole line coming up hopefully next week. But yeah, so this, anyway, the Julep one is really, really good. Very much enjoying it. Lasting power is very good. The wear down is very nice. Definite recommend here. Hey, this one I'm kind of doing a little cheater pants here for this one because this was the one that I was going to put as number 2 for the month. This is the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick. I heard about this from Emily Noel 83. She had put this in a video recently. I bought it. I was going to do a wear test comparison between this and the new Hourglass one, and then all of a sudden e.l.f. discontinued it. And I was like, seriously? So it's no longer on the e.l.f. website. I don't know if you can get it anywhere, so I can't even talk about this anymore, even though it's amazing, and it was going to be number 2, so e.l.f. messed up, especially now all these stick foundations are coming out, and e.l.f. discontinues this amazing stick foundation. I don't know what they're thinking. Just so big fail on e.l.f. on that one. So I'm going to have to replace it with the other foundation that I really like that I've been trying this month, and that's the Ulta Demi-Matte Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20, and mine is in the shade beige. This matches my skin tone really, really nicely. It's what I'm wearing on my face today. It doesn't make my face look cakey in any way, but it does give a nice medium coverage. It goes on really thick. Like, it's got a very thick consistency, but it spreads out and blends so well and so easily. I'm just starting to get into Ulta brand products. I haven't bought any in the past before I got the Miss Jen Fabulous palette, and I am really loving this. I will be doing an Ulta brand review. Oh, and lasting power is really good too. Lasts all day long. At the end of the day, I'm pulling off tons of foundation. It's like, whoa, there's so much foundation left on my face. This is crazy. So really, really good here. But number one is the only product that I feel like at this point is heading up there to Holy Grail status. Like, really, really good. And I'm shocked because this is a brand that I don't typically have, like, yeses in. And it is the Benefit Ka-Brow girlfriend or boyfriend. This, if this is you, you will love this. If you've ever tried the Anastasia Dip Brow and been like, oh, Instagram brows, oh, this is too much, it's too crazy, but I really like the formula of it, but I wish that it wasn't so crazy, this one is for you. And the packaging is gorgeous. It's just, oh my gosh, it's an amazing product. It's just like the Dip Brow in that it looks like a little eyeliner pod or an e.l.f. smudge pod or something. Mine's in the shade 6. I wear really dark eyebrow products. It's got the little brush in the top that you do need to clean, but super easy to clean because it does have this faux metal-ish kind of packaging here, but super easy to clean, or you can just wipe it off with a tissue when you're done using it. Or you can use a brush cleaner or whatever you want, but it's an actual brush, and it goes on so easily, and it spoolies out so well, and it's perfect. It's the perfect gel cream eyebrow product. I've never used anything as awesome as this, and I'm so stinking impressed with this formula. I can't even like speak highly enough about this. I wore this yesterday. I went to Hershey Park yesterday with my family, got in the water park, going crazy, and my brows still look good at the end of the day. Nothing else looked good. Well, my eyeliner looked okay, but my eyeshadow, the rest of my makeup looked like a train wreck, like I'd just been hit with the ugly stick. But this still looked awesome. So highly recommend this. If you're gonna get anything that I'm recommending today, definitely look into these products right here. These ones are the ones I'm recommending this month. The Benefit Ka-Brow, the Julep liquid lipsticks, the Ulta foundation, and the e.l.f. eyeliner. Those are the big wins this month. So I want to thank you very, very much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Definitely make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you loved this video. And also, if you like this, don't forget to subscribe, and that'll make sure that you don't miss my favorites next month. As you can see behind me, I have a couple of things I'm going to be playing with this month. So we got the Nikkie Tutorials Power of Makeup palette. That is a review of that kit is coming very soon. Also the Modern Renaissance palette, I got that. I want to thank you again for spending part of your day with me. I appreciate it so much, and mad love to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!